Daisy Dove.
It's quite a lap desk you have there.
Danger Daisy.
Are you eating cookie dough?
Yeah, it says on the bag not to, but I could just write over and say do.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you are new here, I am Diana. I'm your comadre who helps you heal and align to the life of your dream. This is the life of my dreams, and this is what I share in my vlog is my spiritual practice, my family life, and navigating my business as well, and the lessons that I have to learn in this lifetime. Today, when I was taking a shower, I had this thought after working with a client from last week. We were talking about how when you're on vacation and you know that you're in a place where nobody knows you and you really just don't care what anybody thinks about you, you're really able to just be more free about yourself. You are less judgmental towards yourself in terms of the way that your body looks, what you're wearing, like what you're eating, what you're doing, whatever. Like you're able to kind of let loose because you know that you're not in your familiar environment. And we spoke about what would the difference be if you carry that same energy into your everyday life. So when I was in the shower and I'm thinking to myself, no one cares. And the truth is that, at least in my personal truth, is that I don't care what anyone else is doing. Like, do I pass judgment every once in a while? Absolutely, everybody does. However, I'm quick to check myself to say, like, it really doesn't matter to me what that person is wearing or saying or doing because it doesn't affect my life. What does matter is what I am saying or doing and the things that do affect my life that I have control of. I got to thinking, like, what would be different about my week or my mindset if I just started thinking, no one cares? I thought, what if I just flip that? What if I just flip that and make it, no one cares? So I'm going to do whatever I want with this one precious life that I have, or that I am currently living in, and just go about it that way. If nobody cares, then I'm free to do whatever I want because nobody's judging me, nobody's concerned about what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do what makes me really happy, whether that's with vlogging in this channel, what's the messages that I have to come through. I find that I still censor a lot of what I have to say for fear of being misunderstood or not accepted, and we just don't have time for that anymore. And on a personal level, like, I just don't have the mental capacity or space to continue to care about whether the wrong people or the people that don't belong in all parts of my journey have to say about anything that I'm doing. So that's the mindset this week, is no one cares. Now today, the kids really want to go to Spirit Halloween, which I can't say no to that. I can't. So we are waiting for Vida to wake up from her nap so that we can go hit the store. And when I get back, I just have to get ready for my session.
This and I want to put it in our car.
In the car. It's open.
Yeah!
Pumpkin season has started.
Let's make it go!
Door is open like the fuse.
Look at how creepy these ones look. They're almost like black.
There!
So many.
Mom, look at this blue sky.
That one looks like it's a wiener.
This spot's weird.
Get these, some of these. This is why we have to be careful, okay, big guy? If you want to pick one, that's a good one to pick too, okay?
I want this guy.
All right. What about you, Vivi?
We're getting pumpkins?
Oh, these are so cute.
Wait, I want this one.
Ooh, Vida, you want to pick a pumpkin, baby?
Can I? I want this one.
All right. How about, do you have pockets for your silly string? No, give me.
Do you get two? Can I get two?
Yeah, you can get two. Let me see. What'd you get? That's a good one.
Ice cream pumpkin.
You want this guy? Cool. Bueno pues, was a huge success, as you saw. My month for October is going to be yellow. I picked yellow pumpkins. We went to that pumpkin patch, it's not really a pumpkin patch, pumpkin tent, whatever, vendor. We went there last year when we were frequently visiting this house and it was still being built, and it's so crazy. Like I was, after we left and we were driving home, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I told Bev, I was like, we were still living in the little house when we came here last year, because I remember when we were moving in, like the day that we were moving in, literally the first thing that I unpacked were my pumpkins to set my front porch up just how I wanted. And that was one of the things that I was really excited for, was to spend our, you know, our first fall season in this house and to get to decorate with all the pumpkins and stuff. So we did it last year and we're getting to do it again this year. It's just such a cool feeling.
That makes me love you
Get off my book. Get on my book. Thanks for having a little basement for you.
It's electric when you kiss me. Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here closer than close.
Hi, happy Wednesday. We are getting ready to go to the Misfit Animal Ranch. Well, we drove an hour to go to this non-profit like animal ranch, and we pull up and it's closed. We came back to check Target out and it looks like they are fully stocked. We are hyped. I like how this is how Vida works.
$10.
Vida just throws things into the cart now and she knows.
Can I get it?
Alright, so we've got a pumpkin, a mini pumpkin waffle maker, and a spider web. Alright, let's see what else they have. Okay, so we want to do some baking.
We need to get this too. We need to get the funfetti. Mom, we
Okay.
had to get this.
1 second, guys. We're getting really excited. Look, so do we want green or orange? Okay, because the cupcakes mix is different. And they have a filled pastry bag.
Mom, can I get this one? But maybe that.
So it kind of depends how you want to.
I want this, but maybe to get cake. And
Oh, look at this Mad Scientist gelatin kit. So it's like Jello.
let's get it.
Or look at those cookies.
Those are cakey.
Okay, what's this? Okay, I'm up for this. Let's play with this.
Let's get it.
Okay, for
Vita's
this.
got both of the things we need, and then can we get
Okay,
can we get some sprinkles? Let's get the eyeballs.
did we get the eyeballs already?
No.
Okay,
Can we get some sprinkles? Let's get these eyeballs.
all right, good. Everybody's good then. All set. No more baking stuff for today. Okay.
Where's that? 0 plus 5. I look like I just threw up a whole freaking bomb over here. Sit down. Stretch that body and try not to throw up. I'll update y'all if I throw up to but without throwing up. Now, take some potatoes.
What deal? Oh, you
Hey, turn that camera. What the hell is this? Let me try it. Hey!
Hi friends, happy Thursday. We just finished our homeschool lesson for today. So the kids just went outside to play. It's nice and quiet in the house. And I just got a new book delivered. My friend sent it to me. It's called Blowing My Way to the Top. And I almost always read nothing but books that I feel like will help me with my frame of mind, or basically like every self-help book. And this is kind of nice to read somebody else's experience, and very fitting for where I am in my life right now. So I look forward to sitting down with us today to read this, but I think I'm gonna go style my hair since I have a little bit of time. So yesterday I made a pretty bold decision in my business to increase my prices. It's interesting because I've thought about doing this many times before, and it was funny because when I told my husband about it, he's like, I know, but we've had this conversation before. And I was like, I don't even remember that. I decided to increase my prices pretty substantially, actually. And the reason for that being that I'm simply just not charging my worth. I've been in this business for about 3 years now. I haven't changed my pricing. A couple of factors for me have been, I've recognized how sometimes I put wanting to help people ahead of myself and my needs. So when I set my prices originally, I had set my prices because I was in this space where I just really was eager to get out there and help people. I didn't want to come off as being greedy or that I was profiting off of my gifts. And I've grown a lot since that time. I've come to realize that charging our worth does not mean that we are being greedy. So I increased my prices yesterday and I felt really good about doing that. I set up my whole link once again, I redid it, and it really has just come from a place of understanding that I was and am just ready for that. Not only am I charging for my time, but also my personal lived experience and the quality of the presence that I have to offer in each of my sessions. Kind of gets to this place where you're like, why am I just not charging what I know myself to be worth? Where's that coming from? So after sitting with it, I just decided I'm gonna go for it. And even if I don't have any clients for a while, which is typical in any industry that you're in, that when you adjust your prices, some clients are not gonna come back and you're gonna have to build your clientele again. And I'm excited about that instead of being nervous about it, because that puts me in a place where I recognize, okay, well, this is my worth. Is there a gap there? Am I providing that worth for each session? And not only each session, but the free work that I enjoy doing, the conversations that I have in the DMs, the answering questions, the stories that I tell, the advice that I'm giving for free. Those are all things that I have to factor in, aside from my time, energy, travel, all of those things. I feel really good about doing that. I also feel really good that when I made this decision and I finally just said, you know what, I'm putting the link up, everything's adjusted, like the old pricing structure is gone, I'm not even gonna give any sort of notice as to that. I felt just very peaceful, very matter of fact, and that's how I always know that I am in alignment with myself. Another thing that I've really been considering as I was writing everything up and making all of the changes was that I got really comfortable in being in this position of feeling like being a stay-at-home mom was good enough. I've always been able to stay at home with my children. Since I was pregnant with Viv, I've been a stay-at-home mom. And I got so used to that just being my main role that once I started feeling brave enough to have, Casey's on his way home. Once I was brave enough to say, like, I want more for myself. And I used to feel such guilt around that now in kind of like breaking apart, like, what is this belief? Where is it coming from? I've come to realize that there is no them without me. What I mean by that is that I would never have gotten into this position if it was not for my parents, for my grandparents, for all the work that they have done. Each and every one of my ancestors has played their role in getting me to where I am today. And I'm asking myself, am I playing my role in getting my children where I want them to be? I believe that I'm doing a very big part of that in homeschooling and deconstructing the belief system. They have that advantage already. However, I feel like the only part that is missing really is me. Setting the example of, like, if you want to do anything with your life, if there is something that you feel called to do, like, go for it, baby. Like, all in. You have my full support. And in parenting my own inner child with that, I'm recognizing, like, oh, like I'm doing that for my children, but I'm not doing it for myself. And I can't do it for my children fully. I can't set that example for them if I don't allow myself to go for it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's terrifying. No, because I have this safety net of like being a homeschool, stay-at-home mom. Like I don't have to go outside of that if I don't want to, but it's there for me. And time again, Spirit has shown me it's there for me. Do you want it? Go out and get it. And that is terrifying to me, and also invigorating and exciting. And in a sea of all of these, like, oh my gosh, can I actually do that? Like, yes, I can actually do that. Like, wow, I can actually go do that if I want to do it. There is also this sense of peace of, okay, if I want to do it, then I trust myself to make it happen. I trust myself to show up in my partnership, show up for myself, show up for my family, be able to handle all of these multiple things on a larger scale. And so the first step in that has been to take myself seriously in my business and how I want to grow that, how I want to show up for my community, what I want to offer, and really going all in and just deciding like we're gonna shed this old ego layer of excuses and of doubts and insecurities and all of these things that used to keep me small and comfortable. And not even, I would say not even that it was small, because I've done a very good job of recognizing at how much power I have and how much I'm capable of doing as a mother, how important motherhood is to the development of the children. But I really am just in a place right now where I'm like, I'm doing a really good job as a mother. I know that I will show up for them, and I am being called to show for myself right now. And that's like, that's my main thing right now. So it's, okay, if there's no them without me, I've got to show up for me all the way. I have to show up for this business. I have to show up for this gift that I have of helping people, of being able to listen and connect. And there's this magnetism that I have that I've tried to pretend like I don't have it for a very long time, because it felt very egotistical to me. It felt arrogant, and I didn't want to identify with any of those things. And the more that I push those things away, the more that I become that by pretending to be small, which is just hilarious. So that's where I'm at today. And it's a new place, and I feel not scared, but I definitely feel like I'm stepping pretty far out of anything that I've ever known for myself. But I see people do it all the time. There's people with less experience doing what I do, and they're making it happen, and they're doing it on a pretty big scale. And I'm not really one to compare myself with other people, but I think that in this case, it serves me from the sense of it's not unusual. It's not unusual. It's not something that is impossible. And I always find that when I feel that something is impossible, that's the time that I feel the divine creator within me the most, telling me like, it's possible. Out of all the timelines that have ever existed for me in this life, why this one? And I'm about to find out.
You know it's way too late, regretting our mistakes. You got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize, we went too far this time. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you, and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You
lashes done by the one and only. Gonna wake up from my nap absolutely beautiful.
Well, you already are, but I feel you.
Happy Saturday, friends. We just got home from running some errands. Taking it pretty easy this weekend as Casey's out for the weekend. He's in Alabama for practice, so he won't be here. Taking advantage of this time to just do some cleaning, like deep cleaning in the house. I really want to hit those baseboards and probably just catch up on more Gilmore Girls and just relax. It's been a week of homeschooling, and yeah, I just want to quietly listen to a podcast, get to doing some cleaning, and enjoy my weekend. Maybe even order some Chinese food if we really feel crazy. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here for this weekend. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and turn that little bell on so you're notified every week when a new episode launches.